Welcome to the 1% Better, where we decode the strategies of the world's most elite minds. Just by being here, you've already chosen to be above average. In this video, we are going beyond surface. We are going to master a new skill. We are going to be 1% better.
Introduction: The Great Illusion of Control. Most of us spend our entire lives under a profound and dangerous illusion. We like to believe that we are the masters of our fate, that our decisions are the result of conscious, logical, and deliberate thought. But Robert Greene, in his masterwork, The Laws of Human Nature, strips away this mask to reveal a darker reality. You are not nearly as rational as you think you are. In fact, most of your life is a series of reactions, driven by ancient emotions, deep-seated insecurities, and biological impulses that you don't even realize are there. You create elaborate stories to justify decisions that were actually made by your primitive brain, long before your conscious mind could even intervene. To be part of the 1%, you must first accept this humbling truth. You are a passenger in a vehicle, driven by an irrational version of yourself. Today, we will learn how to take back the wheel. Part 1. The Biological Shackles of the Emotional Self. To understand why you fail to follow your plans, you must understand the architecture of your brain. For millions of years, survival depended on the speed of reaction, not the depth of reflection. Our ancestors didn't survive by pondering the long-term consequences of a predator's attack. They survived through instant fear and immediate aggression. This ancient, emotional self is still hardwired into your nervous system. Greene explains that whenever an event occurs, your emotions are the first to respond, clouding your judgment, before the rational prefrontal cortex can even begin to analyze the data. This creates a reactive loop. You feel an impulse, you act on it, and then you use your intelligence, not to find the truth, but to justify what you just did. This is why you can be brilliant in theory, but a slave to your moods in practice. Your intelligence is being used as a lawyer for your emotions, instead of a judge for your life. Part 2. The Cognitive Prison: Understanding the Biases. Greene identifies several cognitive saboteurs that act as invisible walls, keeping you in a state of perpetual irrationality. The most dangerous of these is the confirmation bias. We do not look for the truth, we look for evidence that we are already right. We surround ourselves with voices that echo our own, and we ignore any data that threatens our ego, effectively blinding ourselves to reality. Then, there is the conviction bias. We believe that the more intensely we feel a certain way, the more true that feeling must be. But in the world of strategy, intensity is often a sign of weakness, not strength. It is the sign of a mind that has lost its objectivity. Finally, we have the appearance bias. We judge people by the masks they wear, and we judge situations by their immediate surface, failing to see the hidden forces, the power dynamics, and the long-term trends that are actually moving the world. If you cannot see the world as it is, you will always be at the mercy of those who can. Part 3. The Path to Rational Mastery. True rationality is not an intellectual gift, it is a psychological achievement that must be earned through daily practice. To apply Greene's wisdom, you must implement the rational framework. First, you must learn to observe yourself in real time. When you feel a surge of anger, excitement, or deep insecurity, you must recognize it as a chemical storm in your brain. Do not act. Implement the 24-hour rule. Force a delay between the stimulus and your response. This silence allows the emotional heat to dissipate and the rational mind to re-engage. Second, you must actively hunt for your own biases. Whenever you feel certain, ask yourself, what am I choosing not to see? Seek out the most convincing arguments against your own position. Third, you must develop inflection point analysis. Keep a journal of your emotional triggers. Identify the specific moments when you lost control, and look for the recurring patterns. You are looking for the code of your irrationality. Once the code is revealed, it no longer has power over you. Conclusion: the transcendence of the 1%. The world is filled with people who are nothing more than puppets, pulled by the strings of their own impulses and the manipulations of others. They are predictable, and because they are predictable, they are easily controlled. The 1%, the architects of history, are those who have mastered the art of looking inward before they act outward. They have replaced reaction with observation. Rationality is the ultimate power because it allows you to see the path when everyone else is blinded by the fog of emotion. It is a lonely path, but it is the only one that leads to true freedom. Be 1% better today. I'll see you in the next one.